And we have breaking news. The coroner called to an incident with a forklift in York County. We're live at the scene with what we know.
One of the worst cases they've ever encountered. That's what the Pennsylvania SPCA is saying about this home in Lancaster Township, just how many cats they found inside.
Lebanon police saying the death of a woman at a car wash back in April is now an electrocution. The details newly released by police.
The potential problems of sponsored online search results, how clicking on those websites could cost you big time.
WGAL News 8 at 6 starts now.
Live tonight, new information about cats removed from a Lancaster County home. But we begin with storms and heavy rain moving to the Susquehanna Valley.
And this is the rain coming down in Lancaster Township right around 3:45 this afternoon. The wind just blowing that rain.
And you can see the rain coming down in sheets in this News 8 viewer video from a parking lot in East Lampeter Township, Lancaster County.
And a News 8 viewer shared this photo of a tree down in McAllisterville in Juniata County. And take a look at the storm that's moving through at the York Expo Center. This is the time-lapse video of all of this. That storm rolls in and then rolls right on out. Good evening to you. Thanks for being with us. I'm Lori Burkholder.
And I'm Jerry Gish. We have seen a lot of that this afternoon. Let's get right to the forecast and storm team meteorologist Ethan Houston. So Ethan, how much longer do these storms stick around?
Couple more hours to go if you're watching us east of the Susquehanna River. And the good news is the intensity of these showers and thunderstorms has really dropped off in the past hour. So here's what's happening right now on live Local 8 radars. We're zoomed in over Lancaster County. You can see the rain coming to an end for you folks watching us in Elizabethtown, Mountjoy, but just light to moderate rain from Lancaster City and points off to the east. We are still tracking some isolated showers and thunderstorms west of the river. Heads up if you're out there towards the Gettysburg area. The Gettysburg Brass Band Festival has kicked off, and there are some showers and thunder showers moving in from the northwest. But I think all is going to be quiet by the time we make it to around sunset. So that's round one of the passing showers and thunderstorms. Round number two, you can see that complex of showers and storms back towards Minneapolis and Chicago. That's going to get here tomorrow evening. So showers and storms will taper off and move out of the valley by the time we get to sunset. And notice tomorrow, yet another impact day for the threat for those pop-up showers and thunderstorms that could pack a punch with some gusty winds. But tomorrow is going to be warmer with highs up near 90 degrees. And because of the high humidity, we also have a heat advisory in effect through the day tomorrow and also on into Friday, where during the afternoon hours, it could feel like it's well over 100 degrees. Now we'll talk about Friday's storm chances and then how we finally dry back out for most of the weekend ahead coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Ethan, thank you. With all your summertime plans, you'll want to stay close to the forecast over the next couple of days. You can download the WGAL app, and if we get severe weather, we'll send that alert right to you.
Now to some breaking news. The coroner was called to Heidelberg Township, York County today after an incident with a forklift. News 8's Morrissey Walsh joins us live from the scene with the latest. Morrissey.
Jerry, emergency crews and the coroner were here for hours working in this area behind me. York County Emergency Management tells us this incident involved a man operating a forklift, and the call for help came in just before 12:30 this afternoon. Take a listen.
York Mexican, just so you're aware, you have a vehicle, large forklift that's tipped over.
This is on Amy Way here in Heidelberg Township, and the spot where police were working looks to be a work site with dirt and heavy machinery. Northern York County Regional Police were here on scene, as well as the fire department and the coroner, but they left around 4 o'clock this afternoon. Two large tow trucks left the scene, as well as several fire trucks and ambulances. I was able to speak to the York County coroner earlier in the day, and she said that more information about this incident is expected to be released tomorrow. So as soon as we get that information, we'll be sure to update you. Live in Heidelberg Township, I'm Morrissey Walsh, WGAL News 8.
All right, Marcy, thank you. Tonight, we know that the PSPCA, removed 78 cats, nearly 80, from a Lancaster Township home yesterday. You're looking at video of just some of those cats. News 8's Bailey Martin covered this story yesterday for us. Joins us live from that home with new information tonight. Bailey.
Lori, we're told by the SPCA today that the conditions inside of this home on Spencer Avenue in Lancaster Township were some of the worst their officers have ever seen. We also learned that Lancaster Township Police were the ones who tipped off the SPCA about this home after they were here earlier in the week responding to a suspected break-in from that homeowner. They said the conditions inside were extremely unsanitary. The meows and purrs of cats and kittens could be heard at this home on Spencer Avenue in Lancaster Township as SPCA crews rescued 78 of them from what they say are some of the worst conditions their officers have ever seen.
There was feces and urine throughout the property. There were objects and personal effects that were hoarded inside.
Lancaster Township Police said trash was stacked from floor to ceiling. The cats were free roaming inside. They said the high ammonia levels in the house from waste and extreme heat made it difficult.
The one officer described how she had the cat's hair clinging to her bare skin because it was just so sticky from, the heat and the humidity and the amount of urine and ammonia in the air.
70 of the cats are with the SPCA. 8 of them are being held in protective custody for now. All are being treated and examined by PSPCA in Philadelphia and at the Mainline Animal Rescue.
There was an extreme amount of matting due to the conditions inside the property. These guys have, very thin and wispy kind of hair, which is very quick to mat if you are not properly grooming them. And in these conditions, they were just not being attended to in that way.
That warrant was served for ill treatment of animals and failure to provide access to clean and sanitary shelter. This is under investigation now. The PSPCA is asking anyone with information on this case to please reach out to them. We have that information for them on our website for you at WGAL.com. Live in Lancaster Township, Bailey Martin, WGAL News 8.
Bailey, thank you.